Hello guys, this is your boy Jobs again and welcome back to the Umineko episode 7 commentary. And hey, we got the tea party unlocked. Let's check out this tea party. Now, I'm gonna have to be a little honest about something. I had recorded the tea party before just now, today. Today is January 16th, and I had recorded it today. And when I did, my commentary was deleted, and well, it pissed me off. But I decided I'll go ahead and do this again. I wouldn't. I'd be ignoring the heart if I decided to just rage quit on my commentaries, all because fate decided to conspire against me. Oh well. As for this, we have Leon right here. He apparently got been put into a theater. He left out of the chapel and he's there all of a sudden. The presence of another person. Let's see who this is. Okay, you know what? I pretty much already know everything, but I'm gonna just pretend not to know. I'm gonna just forget everything and see if I can just feel that genuine experience again. I was just so nervous and just actually moving my leg, chattering my teeth and everything. And then there's Angie. Somehow she got caught up in this again. Who the hell are you? I feel the same way. Is that the one-winged crest? It's Romeo and Leon. It's Romeo. Huh? What? Leon. No stranger than mine. Who are you? There's no one like you in the Ushiromia family. And why are you so sure? Do you have something to do with my family? First they tear me into little bits, then they make me read. What's next? Which witch am I supposed to be entertaining this time? Ah, yes. "6 years old during the family conference of Hokinjima. 12 years in the future. That would make you Jessica. Jessica is my little sister. What's going on? She's probably from the world where I awakened as a witch. The world where Leon doesn't exist. Are you a witch? The one with the long blue hair and the gloomy face? Yes, that probably describes her, I think. Oh, Angie. A theater. They're sitting in a theater, just sitting there and waiting and biding their time. Both my wrists and ankles had chains attached to them. Once the witch has made you her peace, you'll be their plaything forever. You mean Battler? A contract? Nothing of the sort. Never. I'm not. Just give up and die. Whose voice was that? That old hag. It was AWEOSME's voice. Ava Beatrice. Today is October 4th, 1986. As a prelude to the family conference, Beatrice's funeral was held. The answer she seeks is not the cat box. Ah, Claire, you know what? I thought she was supposed to be dead. Didn't Will cut her down? Ding, ding. The stage is set. Okajima 1986, October 4th and 5th. The day of the crime has finally arrived. I love roses. Canada doesn't exist. Pleased to meet you. You can just call me Battler. Nice to meet you. You know what? This feels like episode 1 all over again. Now, where's everybody gonna die? Magical Goddess Chef, hello. Okay. A World Without Leon, the day the Usumiya family's conference. It all starts off with that letter. See that letter? It always starts off with that. Which means the murders will occur. Obviously. George, I'm sorry, but could you go to the guest house with the others? Oh, Shannon. we all be happy. Give me a break. Sounds complicated. Come on, Mario. Let's go. Beatrice's ceremony has begun. Oh, Shannon, you're about to kill everyone. Kill. Actually, I think I'm starting to feel that intensity once again. Even though I've already read this, I'm feeling the intensity again. Man, I really wish I could have just saved that file. Somehow it just wound up getting deleted the moment due to an error. I was so pissed. To Will. Will is just basically he's Battler if he was actually competent. The Battler we all know is incompetent. I do know who the culprit is. Apparently you're here as a theater guard and I'm here to explain things. I know who's behind that crime that's about to occur. It's Shannon! Totally! It's Shannon! She's technically Yasu, so she's really not... She's not even supposed to be a servant. So it's perfectly okay to bypass that rule of Nox's, not Nox's, Van Dyne's, what, second or seventh? A servant cannot beat the culprit. If that's it, you're the most suspicious one. You schooled Mario on that part and made her read the letter, didn't you? Oh, Ava. Yes, I agree. After a big mysterious show. So basically they're all gonna try to solve the riddle now. They all tried this in episode 3. And Ava was the only one who wound up solving it. Rosa came in second place. Though, if I remember correctly, Rosa supposedly solved it first, but she never acted on her suspicion. Ava wanted to beating her to the gold. We have 4 people who have inherited the blood of the one that made the riddle. Each one has tried solving it on their own. That doesn't sound very efficient, does it? Two hits are better than one, and here we have 7. Well, the night is long. Let's have tea and sweets and a map of Taiwan. It's only natural they managed to figure Taiwan. Yeah, after years of looking over the riddle. Ah, there go George and Shannon before the proposal of every game. Is there any lies in your words? Nope, none. I am confident in my resolve. Wouldn't want to feel bad for George here, though. I always feel like someone would have to choose. Those two are going at it. Battler feeling jealous. You know what would have been really interesting? If Battler had just gone outside and talked to Shannon himself. Now that really hurts. Oh great, now you're just now remembering. My god. Battler, you jerk ass. You should have remembered. Maybe if you had wrote Shannon a letter, you could have avoided all of this. Showing Taiwan. Well, now, who knows? Are you even listening? We just said we might that might not be a kind of river with water flowing down it. Everybody is so tense. But this is the one night where everybody's gonna start dying one by one. As I said before, I'd never really bothered to try to solve the riddle. I don't know nothing about no Japanese or nothing. I mean, you'd actually have to read Japanese. The riddle is can only be solved by reading the Japanese characters in different ways. So I never really bothered to try to solve that thing. Danshui River, Danshui Line, Taiwan, all of that mumbo jumbo probably must have been made up. I mean, that theory must have been thought up by some Japanese person, someone who was fluent in Japanese. The only one that can actually pull it off. This is it. Jeez. You know, I think Ava is like the second smartest. Yeah, I guess that's when everybody goes, oh, no, no, no. Oh, God. Battler was the one who was really close to you. It was a love triangle between George Shannon and Battler, of all people. And where's Jessica fit into all of this? Because Battler came back. That and Battler is taller than you. And he's not fat like you. George is a fat ass fatty, fat. It's a shame he's talking to the culprit right now. I can seriously guess that at this point, back in episode 1, when 6 people were found in the shed, some people were the one that, some people actually had to look around the corner. They never really clearly saw Shannon's face. She only lost half her head. Ah! She gonna die. Shannon pretty much killed everybody and then put herself in there. She faked her death and then unlocked the shed. She's a servant. She got the master key. She can unlock it herself. And now they're outside the chapel. Quadrillion. When they gonna just start dying already? That's what I was saying as I was watching this. I kept wondering when they're just gonna start dying already. I don't know. And then they had to rearrange the letters. Separate the two who are close, and then rearrange it. Starting from the left, turn the keys before taking them out. Woo! Man, this is like one of those Resident Evil puzzles. You know, the ones where you gotta actually mess around with certain mechanisms of a room just to find a secret passageway. That's what I'm thinking about. Well, Kojima should be a good place to have Resident Evil take place in. Resident Evil 6, Attack of the Goat Butlers. And now the stairs! The mistress was actually his daughter that he slept with. If these people knew... Oh... Whoop, this is it. This is it! The gold! You mustn't touch it without permission. This is Father's gold. Oh really? Then why don't you call Father down here now? Right away. Your fuss is already over. The adults all found the gold. They all put their heads together and solved the riddle. What is all of this? What's this supposed to mean? Before the crimes occurred, the epitaph had been solved, and by all of the siblings together. This hasn't happened in any of the games before now. I wonder. I don't think the crime will occur. I want to believe. Holy shit. Someone's about to die. Is someone gonna die? Is someone gonna die? Someone gonna die? The curtain shook, and then somebody walked in. And then a witch wearing a black dress. Yeah, I think this is how episode 2 went. All the adults were gathered in the chapel. And then this happened. Indeed. I plan to take all your wealth and all of your lives. I plan to do as I please with everything that exists on this island. Four rifles. That's what I thought when I first saw that epitaph. It almost looked like something you find in a serial murder mystery novel. That's right. If he had killed 13 people to match the evidence, that would have made for quite a mysterious crime. Surprisingly, apparently, Shannon is capable of killing 13 people and even more by herself. She is one strong woman. I have to admire her. I'm afraid I cannot reveal at this point, but it was really a tightly knit set of pleasant closed rooms. And yes, she even has a master key, so the closed rooms were even easy. If their complicity is true, that means you were trying to kill us. Yes, that is true. The hell? How can she just say it like that? An antique clock? You have gained the entirety of this island. If you read it like a murder case up until the 8th twilight, then there are only 13 people killed. But for the 9th twilight, it clearly says that none are to be left alive. In other words, she was planning to massacre all of us? Don't tell me that clock. It's a bomb! Small bombs ain't so small anymore! Someone set up us this bomb. You know what? This makes a hell of a lot of sense. Remember Battler's small bombs theory? Back in episode 4 when he was in the epic final battle with Beatrice and everything. His theory about the first twilight of episode 2. He said small bombs were responsible. They were laughed at and thought to be ridiculous, but they were never denied. They were never denied and read. So, that being said, small bombs might actually have done the trick. They probably ingested small bombs and somebody probably pulled the switch. There exists no way to kill them from the outside my ass. Even then, the bombs probably detonated somehow. The culprit was in the chapel. Yeah, she was there. Kenzo was the only one who knew. The secret base of Okajima had started out as a submarine base. A trump card for this massive defense maneuver, the Navy started stockpiling large quantities of explosives and fuel in the absolute secrecy. The total weight of the buried explosive was 900 tons. Kenzo is a crazy motherfucker for tying the bombs all to a single switch in a clock. Now there's a bomb. So it turns out there's a bomb on the island. Isn't that fun? We got a bomb on the island. 900 tons of explosives. 900 tons of small bombs. Battler was right. This sort of switch sounds just like Dad. So maybe each time Dad worried about something, all of us kids were put on the line as well. For our father, it wouldn't be unthinkable. This device now belongs to all of you. If you want a massive explosion, use it whenever you please. Yes, of course. The explosives and the fuses are still working. I tested them myself. You tested them? Could it be that? Yes, now I finally understand. So that's why the shrine disappeared without a trace. If I remember correctly, they talked about this back in episode 2. The mirror being destroyed. They said the mirror was destroyed, but the entire shrine was destroyed too. It's only natural that somebody would blow it up. And that being Shannon. Shannon is such a sly little bitch. This underground VIP room is connected to the underground passage for the remnants of the military base. If you go straight along that, you'll come out of the hidden mansion of the opposite side of the island, Kuradorian. It's about 2 kilometers away. If you make it all the way there, you should be able to escape the blast. I have only said that such a thing is possible. You may not believe it, but if the night twilight ended before any of you could solve the riddle, I planned to die along with everything else. There's seriously something wrong with this girl. You are correct. You have ended this game in the best possible way, without there being even a single victim. I am one yet many. This is insane. Oh yes, I forgot. I have no need for money after death. I will give this to all of you as well. A cash card. I have converted a portion of the gold to cash. This is the account that the money is in. This is the magical energy of the Golden Witch. There is more than 1 billion. Now that would be magic. Now, if you think about it, this will be how Beatrice wound up getting everybody to acknowledge her back in episode 2 when they were in the chapel. All she did was pull out a cash card. It's amazing, the magic of MasterCard. Small bumps. Where you have 900 pounds of... Finding out that the island you're living on has 900 tons of small bombs. Priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard. I don't like it. What don't you like? Here you go. Here's a mountain of gold, and I'll turn off the explosives and give you a card with 1 billion yen while we're at it. It sounds far too good to be true. You're trying to trick us somehow, aren't you? I have no desire to trick you, but I won't try and force you to believe. I have offered everything and revealed everything. Will you believe in what you do now is for you, the new masters of the gold, to decide? Well, she's lying about the offside of the switch. Just a second ago, the girl ripped the side of the switch and said the bomb. That says he would turn off the bomb, but what if she had actually armed the bomb? It'll be 24 in a minute. The clock will show you the truth. Hey, what are we supposed to do? Is the bomb set to on now or off? I don't think she could be lying. It's inactive now. We shouldn't flip it. But I don't like it. Why is she so resigned to her fate? Ooh! Now this is one of the most intense scenes right here. Everybody started thinking that the bomb was on. Started arguing whether the bomb was on or off. Which way is off? Left. It's off now. You idiot. You expect an honest answer from her? It's the opposite. It has to be. Ooh! Quit it, Ava. Don't touch the switch. It's set off now. Are they gonna blow up? Are they gonna get blown up to smithereens? Blown to bits? Become blown up into kibbles and bits? 5, 4, 3. Oh shit. Phew. No boom? Oh, no boom. All you need is the pin. It's 8 digits long. That is everything I had to tell you and give you. I will say nothing more. All of my tasks have been completed. She spun around and sat down on the bed. She wasn't even looking at the others anymore. Ugh! Gold is the only physical embodiment of the magic that can appear in the human world since ancient times. In that case, how much magic power would dwell in it if it was piled up in a mountain so high you'd have to look to see the top? Don't be stupid, we'll split it evenly. Isn't that the obvious solution? Didn't we say that half this power would belong to me and the other half would be split between the 4 of us? Now Klaus, you're being an idiot here. Four equal parts. Coward, you're the first who made the proposal about the gold distribution. How can you disregard that so easily? You really think you're in any position to bargain? When you're the one hiding Dad's death? Yeah! You've been swindling us for the whole time, trading father's wealth All you have to do is split the gold evenly and we'll drop all the rest. It sounds very fair to me. Feel free to split this pile and carry your own shares home. I hope you have pockets that can hold 2.5 tons of ingots. It seems you've all been driven mad by the gold and lost your ability to make rational judgments. Look at this ingot. As you can see, there are no official markings, just like Father's crest. How do you intend to turn unmarked gold into cash? Have you finally figured it out? This pile of gold is maybe worth 20 billion yen. However, that's only if you can exchange it for cash. How are any of you capable of exchanging any of this unmarked, unknown ingots for cash at the proper rates? Crust could do it. The billion yen which is tied to the cash card and the golden witch hand eye. However, none of the other siblings had connections like that. They would rely on Crust to do things like that. Now you're finally seeing it. I apologize for hiding all of those things about Father. However, you're in no position to take advantage of that weakness. You really think there's such an advantage? You have such an advantage? Ah, she's got the gun! And what do you intend to do with that gun? Please, you're scaring us! Finally, a scuffle arose between Ava and Cross. You know, somebody usually gets shot whenever they're trying to struggle for the gold. What on earth? It was painful for Leon too. The gold isn't going anywhere. If you just take your time and think, you'll be able to resolve this. From what we heard from Ava and the others, they need a lot of money before the end of the year. However, the billion yen cash card should be more than enough to pay for that. Since it could handle their emergency expenses, they could convert the gold to cash at their leisure. They then split it amongst themselves. Sure, maybe Klaus was the only one capable of converting the gold. They may have given him an advantage over the other siblings. However, this gold couldn't be dealt with by open means. In addition to attracting public attention, it will also lead to various legal problems. It was better for this secret money to remain secret. If they wanted to get the largest portion possible, they should all agree not to tell anyone about this gold. In other words, to maximize their profits, they need a gentleman's agreement that all of them will keep the secret. Cross did have a slight advantage. However, it was possible for all the other relatives to refuse and cooperate and tell the world about the gold. And then there was also the concealment of Kenzo's death to consider. Cross was an investor. He did not only financial clout, but he had a certain good degree of public confidence. The mountain of gold have made everyone lose their mind to think rationally. This isn't an argument between adults, it's just a fight between kids. And Angie, she's already starting to cry. Oh! It didn't feel like the sound of gunfire at all. Most people living a normal life would never hear that sound. Drip, drip, drip. From Natsuhi's right eye. The bullet had gone through her right eye towards the back of her head. Oh God. It's your fault for jumping at me! Oh God. Nazi! Nazi! Oh God, Nazi is the first to die. Why did you shoot on Eva? Eva! At the same time, Hideyoshi leapt between them. An accident. I'll kill you! I didn't shoot her! I didn't! Even though I told her to stop, she just jumped at me! It was an accident! An accident! Calm down! No, yeah! Oh! Again! Hideyoshi's face was covered with blood. They were fighting over the gun across the hill, trying to push it away from themselves, when the barrel, which had turned to point across his chin. Ooh! A bullet went right through from underneath Klaus's mouth and all the way to the top of his head. Damn! They're killing each other. Now this is Higurashi levels of awesome. That was all an accident. Rosa and the others were unable to say a thing. Now if Umineko had been like this all time, then maybe we would have had a better story. But of course that would be rehashing Higurashi all over again. Ooh. But really, who would think that Umineko would have been better if the adults were seriously, if people were seriously killing each other over this? Over the gold. When you think about it, people are killing each other. How do I explain it? Yeah, okay. So, how would you guys feel if Umineko were more or less about these people killing each other over and over again, instead of all these fantasy scenes? All these witches, demons, or whatever killing them. They could have fantasy scenes going on. Rudolph, you know what happened, right? Right? Sorry, but I agree with Rosa. We can't tell if it was an accident or intentional. What are we going to do? They were shot to death. We didn't get right this obviously as an accident. The forest! We'll say they went into the forest and went missing. Then we can buy some time. That will get us off the hook, right? The police will just search the whole forest. And anyway, why would those two go up into an uncultivated forest like that? It'll look suspicious from the start. There's no way we'll get away with it. It'll be okay. If we can just hide the corpses here, no one will be able to find them. If we all play dumb, it'll work. It won't. There's no way you can fool the police. If the two of them disappeared during a family conference where we were arguing over the inheritance problem, the police won't just put it down as a case of missing persons. I just thought of something. Eva had been scratching at her head, overcome with emotion. Her arms suddenly fell through their strings and had been cut out. What did you think of? An accident. We didn't need to make it look like an accident. Idiot! What kind of accident? There were clear gunshot wounds on both corpses, right? Even if we burned them to make it look like they were caught in a fire, it'll still be obvious that they were killed by guns! A fire? That's not good enough. We need more. A much more massive accident. Massive accident? Ava slowly walked forward and tapped it. It spoke. An explosion accident. We just need the sort of accident that will leave no traces of their corpses. Oh my god, Ava's troll face! It was truly a mad inspiration. Ava has a troll face. It's unshakable that this island is still filled with explosives from the war. Then, by coincidence, tomorrow night something will set it up by chance, and the whole thing will explode. Yes, it'll be an accident. How ridiculous. It's perfect, just perfect. Oh my god. Someone think of something! Calm down, Ava. I'll think about it, so will everyone else. We'll definitely think of something and it'll all work out. We'll share the button. But you don't have to carry it all yourself. It'll be okay. It will. We'll just think of a good excuse. What kind of excuse? We took the kids and all the servants go exploring an underground passageway, leaving the two of them behind. And the rest of us decide to spend the night at the hidden mansion? How can any excuse work? It's insane! Nah, son. Let me ask you a question. If you blow up this island, what will happen to the gold? Well, we finally got our hands on 20 billion yen of gold. If you want to blow it all away, you realize that there's 10 tons of it, right? We have this card. I don't want to. What? We have a mountain worth of 20 billion yen right here. Why should we be satisfied with just 300 million each? Rosa! Even if we great Klaus's share, we'd each have a share of 5 billion. Subtract the 300 million from the card, and the rest of my share is 4.7 billion. Please calm down and listen. I want you to go to the police and turn yourself in, admitting that you got caught in a scuffle and the gun went off. Are you crazy? I don't want to go to the police! Of course, we don't want to say that the crime happened here. The police will find the gold. Yes, what about the rose garden? It's pouring rain now, so the police probably won't find any contradictions in the crime scene. I'll let you think of an excuse as to why you and Nisa started fighting while you were holding guns in the rainy rose garden. Don't try to get us and our shares involved just because you want to hide your crime. Rosa! It was an accident, right? You'll be able to get out of it in just a few years. Who cares about the company? With 5 billion yen working any longer would just be a waste of time, right? Damn. Rosa is ruthless. Now this is why I like Rosa. She is awesome. Ever since episode 2, I've become one of Rosa's biggest fans. Super special, awesome Rosa. Going gar. Rosa, what do you think you're doing with that gun? Are you going to have me die in the explosion too? That'll make finding an excuse even harder. In fact, it'll also make it hard to explain away the other two deaths in Exodus 2. If 3 people are killed together, that would be a fairly huge crime. It'll probably lead to the death penalty. If you're lucky, it'll be life in prison. Even in the best case, you'll be put away for more than a decade, right? Give yourself up. If you do, this will be no more than a pair of unfortunate accidents. Of course, your jail term won't be too terrible either. Don't worry about George Cohn. We'll take good care of him. And we'll make sure that 5 billion of your share will be waiting for you when you get back. Yet Rosa wasn't scared. Man, Rosa, you are ruthless right here now. You are just trying to con your way into keeping that gold and not use the bomb. He has nothing to do with this. Rosa's non-frigid face was filled with rage. You could smell the gold room's reaper sinking closer. The smell of gunpowder and the explosive smell of death filled the room. Oh! A bubble of joy ripped from Rosa's mouth. What the hell? Rosa got shot in the head too! Headshot! And then it turned out, holy shit, Kyrie! Ah! Kyrie! Killing spree! Spree! A pile of gold you can use is nothing more. A pile of gold you can't convert to cash is nothing more than a pile of crap. We'll blow up this island and destroy all the evidence. If it's tough parting with the gold, feel free to grab a few ingots. The 1 billion yen on the cash card is more than enough. In other words, Ava was right. I'm glad. It looks like we're on the same page. If the police get involved, no one will know what happened, right? It's the same with cashing in the gold. The soldiers just have used to trip us up. There's nothing we could have done to make it work. And this music! Oh, this music! This music is so fitting for the scene. If I were to be if I were to go elitist mode or something like that, I would go ahead and say that, I don't know, bits of the music was sounding like a bunch of fart sounds or something. But you know what? It just sounds. But if I were to like not interpret it as that, it just sounds like such a thriller. It's hella scary. When I first watched this scene, I was scared out of my wits. Kyria, there's no need to shoot her, right? Even Rosa would have figured it out. You just told her. I did need to shoot her. After all, Rosa's the only one who didn't fire her gun. What does that even matter? The gun's lying at your feet across the neighbors. Both those have been fired. However, Rosa's gun can shoot if you can pull the trigger. It's hard to reload one of these if you aren't used to a lever action. An amateur couldn't do it. Kyria, what are you talking about? You! They finally realized what Kyria meant. Rosa had the only gun that could still fire, so I shot her first. Eva and Hideyoshi hurried up and picked up the gun that lay at her feet. At the same time, fired back at Kirya's gun once more. Hideyoshi let out a short scream, clutched at his chest, and fell over face down. Hideyoshi got shot. Eva fiddled with this lever action, trying to imitate something she vaguely remembered from a Western movie, but something seemed to be caught, and its still open lever didn't budge. See? It's pretty hard. Dear! Kirya finished reloading with a fluid motion. The way she held it was as innocent as sure as a kid playing with a squirt gun. With another heartless cry, gunfire. Ava got shot! Rudolph, the billion yen card? Sure. Man, you know what? Why wasn't this featured in Umineko in the first place? This would have been so awesome. He found the card lying beside it and picked it up. So the thin little card is worth 1 billion yen. It'd be pointless to keep the company going. Shall we close up shop and spend the rest of our lives in some southern island? That would just get boring. Also, I like seeing you get all worried about some problem, then play around with it like a little kid until you finally overcome it. Sure you do. Thank you, Miss Golden Witch. Rudolph and I will make use of this billion. Carlos promised to treat you like a gentlemanly person, but I haven't made any such promise. Boom! Headshot! Once again, Kirya ejected the shell casing. The four metal sounds of used shells hitting the floor seemed to symbolize the fact that Rudolph and his wife now shared all parts of the gold. All of them were really slow-witted. From the moment they heard about the bomb, they should have known that they wouldn't be leaving this island as a big happy family. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Give me a break, okay? At the start, Rudolph and Kirya hadn't planned to kill everyone and take for themselves. Kirya had quickly realized by the size of the gun in their hands they would probably hold 5 rounds at a time. Yes, both Kirya and Rudolph knew a lot about these guns. Oh man, Kirya! She is a cold-blooded killer! Guns. In Higurashi they use knives and all of that to kill each other. In Umineko they're using guns to kill each other. Kirya went to the box of bullets on the table, casually picked up a few and loaded them one after another into her gun. Set the bomb switch to on, then we just need to wait 24 hours. The others will get worried when they realize everyone's missing in the morning. We just need to make sure no one gets worried. Woo! What about Battler? He's your son, not mine. Don't say that. Look how nice he is to you. He really respects you. Then think of a clever way to trick him. I'll worry about Angie. You worry about Battler. Fair enough? Yeah, sure. I'm kind to my own children, but it's a real pain to be next to AWEOSME-san's kid. You understand, I hope? Kiri's voice had grown cold. Get yourself ready. Not that we come this far, we can only go for the billion yen or die trying. You can't convince Battler. I'm sorry, but I won't be taking any chances. No need to threaten me. I'll take care of it. I'll find a good story to tell him. Make sure you do a good job of it. How do we start? We have nothing to gain by waiting for morning. Now is the best time. Oh! She shot the screen! She's killing everybody. Kiria, the ultimate killer. A test? What is he thinking? At this time of night? And now this is episode 4. You know what? This is episode 4 totally. Hello, this is George speaking. Sorry to call so late. Butler said something about a test. Yep, Dad can be such a pain sometimes. He suddenly came down from his room. A bunch of stuff happened and he suddenly started talking about which grandchild would make the best successor. You know what? Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, Umineko would have been better if it had showed the perspectives of different people finding the gold, getting corrupted by, and killing everybody. The gold clearly corrupted everyone, and they started killing each other. The first few deaths were accidents, but am I really to believe that they were accidents? And even then, I had thought Beatrice was the one firing her gun at everybody. But no, it really was an accident because it wouldn't make sense for one gun to go up in a different direction and they all thought that it was an accident all of a sudden. She's right there in the room with them, sitting on the bed and looking at the wall like it ain't nothing. Jessica will go to the parlor. Inside George's mind, the faint feeling that something was wrong was replaced by curiosity and a desire to meet Kenzo directly to hear the details. A test? Yeah, this all makes sense. What about Maria and me? Yep, this is exactly how it went in episode 4. Except the rooms they're going to are different. George was supposed to go to the Rose Garden, and Jessica went to her own room. But this time, Jessica's going to the parlor, and George is going to the chapel. It'd be fun to have Maria as the successor. See ya. See you later. Rudolph put down the receiver and stood up. Okay, guess I'm going to the chapel. It's damn cold out there. Goda, have some coffee waiting for me when I get back, will you? Next to Rudolph. Oh god, Goda was dead. They already shot Magical Goda's chef. She wanted to mess with Rudolph's resolve. Damn, Kiria is really... She is really cold and calculating. She's even got Rudolph on a leash. Of course. We have $1 billion yen riding on this. I'm a man. I'm not going to miss the chance that that'll never come again in my lifetime. Stay like that. Always. Okay? Huh? What did you say? Always remain the same Rudolph I love. Okay? Of course. When have I ever let you down? You really chose a bad Lagoon. Don't kill George in front of the chapel, okay? It'll be a pain if he finds the body. You aren't the villain and some old western, got it? Don't grant any requests or take down any final messages, okay? Kiria lifted her gun again and pulled the lever to eject the casing she killed Goda with. Gun. And then, meanwhile, in the underground room, holy shit, Ava, she's alive. Stand alive, stand alive, stand alive. She hadn't been playing dead. She really thought she had been shot. When Kiria's gun spat fire, Ava thought something swift and fierce scraped past her head before feeling lightheaded and fainting. She thought she got headshot. Then she cried all she could over Hideyoshi's body. George is in danger. George! George! They think he plans to use many bullets. I have to fight, if only to protect just the life of my precious son. It's just as Kiria said, loading a bullet is tough if you aren't used to it. She was loading in some bullets. Looks like she finally figured it out. I figured it'd be something like this. Someone scheming to show me the game that disgusts me the most so they could laugh at me. Even Leon was full of painful thoughts. Though the solving of the epitaph was supposedly the only miracle that could lead to a game with no victims had occurred, how ironic that the tragedy was not averted. A miracle certainly will not occur. Of course, no one answered Leon's mother question. Ha! So whatever terrible game you like. This game is just one of the endless possibilities inside the cat box, right? Oh god. After meeting Kyria in the parlor, Jessica came in. Kyria, there's no one here. He'll be here soon. Just sit over there. Kyria, by following the karma, Kyria closed the door that closed behind her, revealing the gun that rested behind it. Oh, she's about to shoot Jessica in the back of the head. Yes, it'll be over soon. As soon as she complained, Jessica turned her head around and the tip of her nose bumped into cold metal. Huh? Oh! Kyria, you cold bitch! Rudolph! What are you doing? I can't bring myself to shoot you in the back. Careful, guns are dangerous. What on earth are you doing? I'll give you two guesses about why someone would point a gun and pull the trigger. This is so different. About this side, it fell to his knees. That's weird. Looks like it shoots low. This gun really got it bad. Just somebody help me. What up? Ooh. And yet, how could he have guessed that something was wrong? His own uncle had told him that his grandfather was calling for him. Sorry about this, George. It hurts, doesn't it? If I knew it'd be like this, I would have been more muffled. Burst would have blown your brains out from behind. Why, Rudolph? My kind uncle do this? Everyone's gonna die in a sudden, unfortunate accident. Until that moment, we'll all be a big, happy family. That's how it's gonna be, so don't worry about this. Forget it all. The image George had of Rudolph was the idea of jumping the dog. Oh man. Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little bad for George here. He's crying as he's dying. he bit down the paint in his side. With the last of his swing, George threw away his whole body into a roundhouse kick. Oh, bold. At the same time, Ryan fired Rudolph's gun. It pierced his chest. So long. You're so innocent. People can kill over money. I was hoping Rudolph would have a troll face. I figured there'd be more pangs of conscience than that. Now that it's over, it was pretty easy. Rudolph laughed. This was probably just the thing Curie had hoped for. It's no different from squeezing dough out of a group of morons. The same old game of musical chairs. There's a pile of money in front of you. The first one to reach it wins. The slow ones just get kicked down to hell. Rudolph, I have changed my opinions about you, old man. You kick ass. Episode 3 was one of your crowning moments of awesome, but damn, you are awesome anyway. Rudolph's evil laugh rang out. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Who? Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Jessica, are you listening? Kyria acted with the sort of smile any aunt might make for her niece. However, Jessica didn't answer. There was nothing particularly surprising about this. After all, by now, her nose was broken, her eyes had been smashed, her teeth had been knocked out, and not only her nose, but her entire face was hardly recognizable as a face, just a lump of bloody flesh. Still sitting on top of Jessica, Kyria tossed her gun to the side, pulled a compact out of her pocket, and looked at her own face. Then finally she realized that her face was covered by speckles of fresh blood. How terrible. These clothes will now have to go too. Jessica wasn't moving anymore. She had been convulsing a bit until a second ago, but now she was still as a stone. Smashing a woman's face is something your aunt is supposed to do. Sorry about that. If you hadn't resisted, I could have let you have a much cleaner death. Woo-wee! Now that is how you kill. Honestly, I should go ahead and end the commentary here. At least consider the end of part 1. I'll make part 2 next time. Yeah, I'll make part 2 next time. Thanks for watching.